Good morning and welcome back to what is going to be a slightly different version of Payne's Talk Train today. For two reasons. One, it's not gaming, it's not film, it's not Marvel. Two, I'm looking after a dog. So there is every chance he's going to jump up because he's looking curiously at the camera. Oh, you can't reach, can you? He's only a little dog. Alright, as you see from the title, December 12th, UK elections. Come here then, come here. Elections 2012. Elections December the 12th. It's a big one. I believe in my lifetime that's the biggest I've been available to vote for. I am 27, so I think this is probably my fifth, not including Brexit. Or the Scottish, no, we didn't do that, did we? And I think it is majorly important. There are problems in this country, and I think most of them are from the current government. There are plenty of things I want to discuss. I'll probably not fit them all in because I won't remember them off the top of my head because I'm doing these live. Not live, but no planning really, no cuts. One record and go. So, best thing I can think of, start back in 2009, 2008 when they originally took over. We were just coming from the crash. So we knew it was going to be tight, things were going to be cut, we knew it was coming. 10 years later, we're still feeling the ridiculous amount of cuts this government has imposed on us, which, quite frankly, most people don't think we need. Police have been cut. Social services has been cut. Fire, ambulance, pretty much anything that helps the public has been cut by the government. The biggest of which is the NHS, which I bloody well love. I know a couple of people that work in the NHS. The people I know are lovely people, but in general, the NHS is full of wonderful people who are just driven to insanity by the lack of funds the government gives them, when it's the best thing this country has going for it. And I genuinely believe that if the current government stay in, it will become private and it will be ruined. I come from the West Country, a little place called Stroud, and it's fairly liberal, it's fairly Labour, but I've moved up north since, and since then, not one person I have met, not one person I have spoken to, have given a good reason to vote for the Conservatives that involve the Conservatives. Every reason I've seen that people suggest to vote for the Conservatives is Jeremy Corbyn. That's not a reason to vote for the Conservatives. I will agree. Back in the last election, I did vote Labour, but that was because my local MP at the time, David Drew, is amazing. I didn't particularly like Jeremy Corbyn. As a bloke in a pub to have a chat, 10 out of 10. As a leader, I didn't have that much confidence. And truth be told, I've not changed that much from that perspective. However, you've got to look at what he's up against and the absolute crap bag of a country they have made us. As previously mentioned, all the cuts, all the issues, all the problems, all stem from them. Crime is up, police is down, waiting times are up, NHS staff is down. It's ridiculous. They're talking about building 40 new hospitals. No, they're not. They're refurbishing 6 and upgrading 34. Something like that. So far, this election campaign, all they've done is lie. They've lied about Brexit. They've lied about the whole thing on Twitter, where during the Labour and Conservatives debate, they changed their Twitter name to Fact Check and then went after everything Corbyn said. And even then, they were wrong in their own fact check. This government is a laughing stock from the actual running of the country to the running of the election. Boris lies all the time. He lied to the Queen, he's lied to his wife, he lies about having an affair. He's the least trustworthy man I've ever seen in my life. I'm quite passionate about this. I love debates, I love to argue. Anyone that knows me knows it's true. Shout out to Leon. And like I say, I've not found one person that can give me one reason to vote for the Conservatives. Now, if you disagree with me, please come and talk to me. Because I can't imagine any reason that voting for them is good. Maybe you want Brexit. Maybe your one-issue voter is Brexit. They've not even delivered that yet. They've lied about when it's going to happen. They've lied about what deal they've got. Boris Johnson resigned as mayor because Thatcher, because May had a crap deal. He then became Prime Minister, couldn't get a better deal, got a worse deal than May, and then ran with it. He is a joke. Now, I'm not saying Corbyn's going to be way better. He might not even be slightly better. But we need to give a different government a chance to show that they can do better. Even if Corbyn isn't your man, he's not my man, but he is the lesser of two evils. And even if you don't think he's a great leader, just think that he's going to make the day-to-day lives of the people of this country better. Sort out benefits, the NHS, the police. They've got to give him a chance. And if you don't agree with me, come and talk to me. Debate me. Because if you've got a good reason for voting Conservatives, which overrides the lying, the cheating, the cuts, all of that, maybe you'll change my mind. I highly doubt it, because Boris is a bellend. But come and try to. Because so far, everyone has said, don't like Labour, don't like Corbyn, but they can't tell me they're going to vote for Conservatives. They're going to vote for the Green Party, for the Looney Party, for the Lib Dems. Do you know what that means? That means Conservatives are going to get back in. It's essentially tactical voting, where everyone goes for Labour, or the Conservatives get in. And if that happens, I will probably bang my head against that wall when it's announced. Because I'll be paying for my medication, I'll be paying through the nose for everything. Because, okay, that was a bit of an overreaction. But I will end up paying a lot more for NHS, and I don't want that. So, if you are voting Conservatives, and you think you've got a good reason, come and talk to me. Please. Because if you change my mind, that's fine. Because I'll be happy if they eventually get in. And even if Labour get in, I'll still probably be happy. And if I can change your mind and get more votes that aren't going to Conservatives, that's even better. So it's a win-win. And if neither one changes our mind, we tried, we talked, we debated. That's what politics is about. Well, sort of. It's a large part of it at this point. So, if you disagree with me, come and talk to me. I would love to talk to people about this. Peace out.